Hello, my people. I appreciate everyone. My name is Engineer Sisingu. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from, and the time you're watching this video. Today, I want us to discuss on why marriages, relationships are having a lot of ups and downs. You know, have you ever asked yourself, why is it in this recent time there are lots of divorce? Lots of separation. Most marriages now are experiencing separation. Most marriages are experiencing a lot of toxic environment in their marriage, you know, unhappy marital lifestyle, and nobody's talking about it. Even when you want to talk about it, people will say that you are not respectful, you are not a good woman, a good man. Why are you taking your marriage? So, but the issue now is, why are we having all these abnormalities in our marriages? Yes, there are several of them, but I want to discuss just one. I want to discuss in this video. One of them that I want to discuss in this video is unnecessary announcement. What do I mean by unnecessary announcement? In the olden days, marriages have held quietly, and almost all of them succeeded. In Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, God said, let us make man in our image. He was talking to the angels quietly. And in verse 27, he made male and female. That's a union being enacted. Also in Genesis chapter 2, from verse 21 to 24, he equally made another woman. I don't want to go into that because it will seem controversial and it's beyond the scope of this video that I'm making. Another one is in Genesis chapter 24, from the 60th verse, when Abraham quietly got a wife for Isaac, very quietly. Another one is in the life of Isaiah. Isaiah got married very quietly in Isaiah chapter 8. You know, the same thing happens to Prophet Hosea. Prophet Hosea got married very quietly in Hosea chapter 1. Also, Jesus attended a marriage in Galilee. Actually, I don't know how quiet that one is and how elaborate it is, so I will not say. But all I know is that people attended the marriage, even including governors. That happened in John chapter 2. All right. Now, coming to this, our generation or generation before us, you know, even marriages, like marriages from 2010 down, 90s, 80s, 70s, etc. So most of these marriages worked, and they are still working. Now, why is it that the recent marriages, let's assume from 2012, 13, 14, up till now, why is it that these marriages are no longer working? I have witnessed a marriage that lasted just 2 to 3 months. I have equally observed and heard of marriages that didn't even last up to 6 months. You understand me? So the question is, why are all these marriages crumbling? My dear, as I said, one of the reasons is unnecessary announcement. Some of the kind of announcements we give to our marriages are uncalled for. Why do I say so? You may be living in an environment, you know, cohabiting with your friends, well-wishers, extended families who are of good cheer with you when you are on the same level with them. But the moment you become progressive, maybe to make an extra step to which they know you for, you become a threat. And how will they now have to curb you with this traitor you are becoming? Envy will set in. The truth is that any moment you are working with your peers or your friends, you're of the same level, yes, everything goes by pursuit. But the moment you make a step, yes, envy will set in. But not every one of them will show their envy. Some of them know how to control their envy, that it will not show up. While some don't actually know how to control this envy, and it will be teke mene ofasin, just as it is handwritten. You will know that this person is actually against you. You are friend of nothing, no reason. You have not committed any atrocity. Just your atrocity is that you have made extra step ahead of him or her. Now, how do we curb this menace? I will suggest we take our relationships off social media. Not every of your friends need to know your relationship. Stop showcasing your boyfriend, your girlfriend on the social media. Stop showcasing your marriage, maybe your wedding card, your marriage cards on social media. The truth is that whenever you put things on social media, my dear, you attract the good, the bad, and the ugly. What did I say? You attract the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, let's take a statistics. Out of these three, only one is good. The rest is bad and ugly. So, which of them would you want? It is good to showcase what God is doing for you. It is good to announce to people that you are being blessed. But the attendant risk now is very high. We should try as much as possible to reduce our announcement of our marriages. Announcements of our marriages, let us reduce it. In our relationship, reduce announcements. In fact, if it will be possible, don't even do a wedding card. Don't even do a marriage card. Don't announce to anybody. Let it just be your family and your family and your spouse family. And if I may ask, though you may say I'm being controversial, anything that pricks my heart, I want to bring it out. And sometimes I usually go to the Bible to search if I can see any contrary view to what is pricking my heart. Now, I want to ask you a question. Is it a must you do a church wedding? No, answer me. Even if it is yes, can't you do a church wedding that will just involve you, your spouse, the both families, and just your priest or your pastor? Why announcing it to the whole congregation? But let me still come back to that. I want to bring to your notice, I have gone through the scripture since all these things started pricking me. I have not seen a portion of the Bible where God anointed somebody, anointed anybody, be it a pastor, a priest, a prophet, to join two persons in holy matrimony. Abraham did not consult any prophet to join Isaac and Rebekah, and it goes down the rain. Jacob did not invite anybody to marry Leah and Rachel. Joseph did not invite anybody to marry his wife, and it goes like that. I don't know who introduced us into this mess of white wedding. And we have so much embraced it as if to say, if you don't do white wedding, you will not make heaven. I repeat myself, if you have any contrary view, please put it in the comment view. I want to see in the scripture where God have anointed somebody to join two persons in holy matrimony. That is not the topic of this video. But what I'm trying to portray is that you can avoid white wedding. Yes, I beat my chest to tell you that it is not biblical. But if you must make your church to know about it, man, you are risking your relationship. Most people are in relationship, in their marriages today, not enjoying their relationship. Not that your church member is going to go diabolic for you, but their hearts can set you backwards. I'm telling you the truth. Not everybody you see sitting on the pew in the church actually have good hearts or love you. So, my dear people, especially the young ones that are yet to get married, if you know how to avoid unnecessary announcements in your relationship and marriages, please do. It is my candid advice. Those that have made the mistake of doing that, I will not call it a mistake to you, but to me it is a mistake. Then you have to know how to live with it and not allow anything to jeopardize your relationship. Thank you once again. I remain Engineer C. Single.